G'day, Zane here. I am going to go through another page in the Mental Toughness Journal. This one is on values. We hear a bit about values these days. You may have talked about values in your sports team or your workplace or school or different organisations. Like to come up with values. And on the most part, that's a good thing because it's kind of just identifying what you do, like place importance on. And that's important for mental toughness because they can be kind of the foundation to make what it's all about for you. Because it's kind of a bit more than like the results. It's having more to you than results because, that we're cool, we want to win. That's great, I'm not denying that. But there's also got to be something maybe a little bit more important to you than that because that's kind of an external goal that's not really controllable and not a healthy thing to be sort of judging who you are from how well you do is a really harmful place. So we want to know who we are and what we value first so that we don't get caught up in that trap of I am, what happens to me, or I am how well I do, or I am what medal I get, or what ranking I am. That's who I am. And having clear values is a way of stopping that trap, really. We call them performance values because it's kind of like ones I think that people will be able to get in touch with a lot easier when they're performing, when they're out there on the sports field or wherever. So that's the exercise that is in the journal. And, like as it says here, you have these, they're kind of a way of guiding you, or a compass. I often call them like a compass because they just tell you which direction you need to go sometimes, when you're making a decision. I need to do this because that's what I value. Not always as simple as that, but that can be really helpful to have them as that guiding compass. And then at the end of the day, or end of your life, you can go, I'm pretty happy I was the person who I wanted to be on the most part. And that's should be kind of where we all want to land. And kind of mental toughness is that, I think. It's like being how you want to be despite being pulled, or like hooked, as I often say, hooked in different directions by different forces. It's holding true to what you value and not getting pulled to the sides. So that's why we go through, come up with some values. They change as you get older. And for teenagers, it's kind of cool just to start thinking about that and jotting those things down. Not going to be set in stone. They'll learn things about themselves as they go through the adolescence. And that's kind of what adolescence is. It's kind of a chance to find out about yourself. So the aim of the Mental Toughness Journal here is just exploring that and getting kids to think about, what's really important to me? What do I want to be about? And coming up with that so they have that compass to guide them, maybe in moments that are difficult, maybe in times where they've got a difficult decision to make. They go, well, what would I, what's an action based on what I value, rather than an action based on, how I'm feeling right now, or an action based on what other people want of me, or what, my emotions are telling me I need to do, or the feelings and sensations that are coming up that are sort of driving me to want to get away from this rather than live true to where I want to go according to my compass. So hopefully that makes sense. There's the journal. It's not just for kids, this exercise, everyone really, but there's a chance for kids to write down and think about that there, and that's the main thing. Start them thinking in the Mental Toughness Journal, getting some performance values in place. And that is it. Under 5 minutes again. Sweet as. See you later.